The evening began like any normal celebration, except it wasn't for me. It was my wife Rachel's birthday. I had spent weeks secretly planning everything, meticulously arranging the food, decorations, and booking the venue. I even upgraded the bar so she would feel truly special, all while putting in long hours at work to make it happen. I wanted her to shine, to feel cherished in front of everyone she loved. But the moment we stepped inside, I sensed a shift. She moved through the crowd like a queen, soaking up the attention, barely acknowledging me. When guests praised her, she didn't once mention the effort I had poured into the evening. Still, I stayed composed, standing quietly in the background and watching her enjoy what I created, never imagining the disrespect that was about to unfold. It started small. She ignored me, rolled her eyes when I reached out to adjust the strap of her dress, and brushed my hand away when I tried to guide her through the crowd. Guests noticed but dismissed it as nerves or stress. I didn't want a scene, so I remained calm, helping servers, adjusting decorations, making sure the music and lighting were perfect for her. She kept making loud jokes, claiming she deserved a better planner or should have hired someone who actually listens. People laughed awkwardly. I forced a smile, hoping she would tone it down. But with every drink she took, her arrogance grew. It was her night, yes, but she was turning it into a show of ego, and I had no idea she was about to turn the entire room against me. The breaking point came when I approached her to ask if she wanted to cut the cake. I gently tapped her shoulder. Her eyes glazed slightly, and she snapped, loud enough for everyone near us to hear. "Can you stop bothering me? Just leave my party if you can't let me breathe." The room went silent. Music played on, but the energy shifted instantly. People looked first at her, then at me, unsure how to react. My face burned, not from embarrassment, but with a cold clarity. She wasn't just disrespecting me. She was humiliating me intentionally. I stepped back, nodded, and whispered, "If that's what you want." She scoffed and turned to laugh with her friends, as if nothing had happened. My heart pounded with an anger I had never known before. I headed for the door, but her cousin Nina hurried after me, grabbing my arm. "What was that about? Why would she talk to you like that?" she whispered. I shrugged. "It's her party." Na shook her head. "This is your party, too. You paid for everything." That caught attention. Another relative overheard, then another. Suddenly, the whisper spread like wildfire. I hadn't planned to expose her, but the truth ignited the room, and within minutes, the party atmosphere had changed. Laughter faded, replaced by murmurs. Guests who had been cheering her a moment ago now looked shocked and disappointed. Her best friend came up to me, eyes wide. "Wait, you paid for everything? The venue, the food, the bar, everything?" I nodded quietly. She covered her mouth in astonishment. Even the DJ paused the playlist, sensing the tension. Guests approached Rachel, confronting her with incredulous expressions. I couldn't hear their words, but I watched her confident smile fade, replaced by frustration and then panic. She scanned the room, trying to understand why everyone suddenly turned cold. Finally, one of her uncles, a tall, no-nonsense man, stepped forward. "You told your husband to leave the party you paid for? Are you out of your mind?" Gasps echoed around the room. Rachel froze, her eyes darting toward me at the door. I didn't move. She tried to laugh it off dismissively. "Oh, please. It was just a joke." But no one was buying it. Guests openly criticized her, her rudeness, her repeated dismissals, her failure to thank me even once. The truth played out in real time, leaving her no escape. Rachel tried to regain control, clapping her hands. "Everyone calm down. You're making a big deal out of nothing." But her friend stepped away, embarrassed. Relatives who had defended her shifted awkwardly. The attention turned to me. People began thanking me for organizing such a beautiful celebration. Some even apologized on her behalf. Rachel stood alone, trembling, humiliated, shrinking under the weight of her own actions. For once, the spotlight she craved was burning her instead of flattering her. Seeing her crumble, she finally ran to me, gripping my arm. "Please don't leave." I didn't mean it. It was just the drinks. I was stressed. I didn't think you'd take it seriously. Her voice shook. Tears filled her eyes. I looked at her, feeling a cold clarity settle inside me. I gently removed her hand from my arm. "You wanted me gone," I said softly, "and you made that choice in front of everyone." She shook her head violently. No, I was stupid. Please don't embarrass me." But she didn't realize she had already done that herself. As I turned toward the door, the guests began clapping for me. Some shook my hand, thanking me and apologizing for her behavior. Others told her openly that she needed to grow up. The room she once controlled now rejected her entirely. She tried to follow me out, but her friends blocked her, urging her to give me space. She stood there shaking, finally realizing she had gone too far. The crowd she wanted to impress had seen the truth behind her ego. I stepped into the cool night air, feeling both heartbroken and free. Behind me, the party unraveled. Guests leaving early, murmuring about her attitude, the staff packing up in disbelief. She remained inside, crying and pleading for the magic to return, but it was gone. When she came home hours later, makeup smudged and eyes red, she whispered, "I'm sorry. Please don't leave me." I didn't answer. "Not yet," I said. That night changed everything. She learned that disrespect destroys bridges instantly, and once the truth is out, you can never push people back into the shadows again.